I feel like the first Avengers kinda broke Marvel Studios for a little bit because the two movies after this were kinda mediocre. And so it feels like that was a rebuilding year for them because 2013 was not great, but 2014 only they only released two movies, that being Marvel Studios, and both of those could easily be considered the best of the MCU. Easy top five for me. Let's start things off with Captain America the Winter Soldier, which was the introduction of two guys by the name of Anthony and Joe Russo, who are pretty important to the MCU, I will say. But even if you take hindsight completely out of it, this movie's just awesome, and it hits so much all these years later. It picks up with Captain America again post Avengers, but post World War II and everything like that. He is in the modern world, like a man out of time, if you will. He's trying to make his way, trying his best. He's trying to figure out the complex machinations of the Beatles and Star Wars. So we've all been there. But then he sees a figure from his past. He just doesn't know it yet, in the form of the Winter Soldier. And, well, there's a lot more to this iceberg than just the Winter Soldier. And to many, this is their favorite Captain America. There's one other in the solo Captain America films that I like more. But if you told me this was your favorite Captain America movie and your favorite MCU movie, I would happily say, yep, that's a great choice because this movie is awesome. The action's great. Chris Evans is awesome here. Samuel L. Jackson gets a lot to do. We get the introduction of Falcon, played by Anthony Mackie. He's great. But really, the two things that really give this movie the oomph is number one, the Winter Soldier, where it is revealed to be Bucky Barnes. Yes, the same Bucky Barnes that died in Captain America the First Avenger. Bucky Barnes died, but the Winter Soldier was born. And Bucky Barnes is basically in a fate worse than death. He is Hydra's programmable assassin. Did I say Hydra? Yeah, that's the other big twist. Number two. Hydra didn't go away. They just burrowed deep and basically wore S.H.I.E.L.D. like a skin suit. Hydra has permeated pretty much everything, and so it is up to Captain America and the few good elements of S.H.I.E.L.D. to stop them. There's so much to love here. Just the action scenes are great. You got some outstanding character work from Captain America especially. He's so torn because he wants to be back in the past where he had his friends and Peggy Carter and just the world that he knows, but he knows that he is in the present and must make the best of this situation. So he's truly at a crossroads, if you will, and he has to try and figure out how to make it work. And it's just so well done. The movie subtly has a lot of really good stuff going on here, both like on the surface and deep below. And then you get the late great Robert Redford in here as Alexander Pierce. And yeah, this is definitely an MCU all-timer. Like this is a conspiracy thriller disguised as a superhero movie. And it's just beautiful stuff. And again, this is not my favorite Captain America movie, but it's almost tied for first. It's one of the best of the pre-Endgame MCU years, and it's just great stuff.